everybody, and welcome back to episode 3 of my 1.21 Tekkit series. Today we have a couple of cheeky missions to get onto. Last episode we moved into and built our brand new factory with a handful of machines. Grinder, extractor, furnace. We got our power flower moved in. It's making me some iron at the minute. And yeah, now we can get started on some of the bigger stuff. Oh, and I also made these very shiny lights. So the first thing I want to do before anything else, my ruby pickaxe is about to break, and at the cost of not wasting any more EMC, we are actually going to make a device which is going to save it. The repair talisman, which is pretty easy to make. I just don't know if I have any string. No. And I don't think there was an easy way to get it. Yeah, it looks like a wool grain, which requires a diamond draw plate. So we're going to quickly go outside and hunt some spiders. It's an Enderman. Skeleton. Where is my mini-map?
Grass. EMC, grass. EMC, 1.
Alright. Let's find some spideys. You aren't the mobs I'm looking for, guys. More skellies. It's a spider when you need one. There we go. That's 2. More than enough. Thank you, EMC. Alright, and we'll quickly make a couple of these. Awesome, and back to iron. Right, so we go ahead and grab a couple of sugarcane. A repair talisman is just alchemy valence dust, string, and paper. Sweet. I'm not sure if I have a bauble for it. Looks like there's no baubles in this. Okay, and if I leave that in my hotbar, it should, over time, repair all of my tools, which is super handy, super overpowered, but a necessary evil for us to continue on what we need to get done. Alright, chuck this away as well. Awesome, and with that sorted, I think I will skip the night and we'll update our job board. So today we want to get an iron farm, potentially a tree farm. Processing, super important. That's probably the biggest thing we want to do today. Storage at some point. Railcraft oil, nano, dark matter. So I might... These two go together? This is separate. I actually don't know how to make an iron farm. But I could just continue to make EMC and do it the way it was intended. So we might actually do a processing building to start off, and maybe a tree farm for our quarry. Yeah, that might be the best bet. Let's go ahead, grab all this. Hey, we got some lapis. Yeah, I think we want to get into tree farm first. Tree farm to power the quarry. Go, all of our raw ores. Oh, and these two. And deep slate can go in there. Right, so tree farms. Forestry. If anybody has heard of the mod forestry, it is by far my favorite mod. There's a couple of amazing things you can do with it. It also has its own engines. I'm not sure if it has an electric engine. Maybe? No, not in this version. But it has these amazing multi-block farms that you can use to do a bunch of stuff. And the main thing I want to do with that is to... We already got the stone bricks. I want to generate charcoal to power my Stirling engines. I don't quite have oil. I'm not sure if electric engines are in this. I know this is here and it works, so it's what we're going to do. The first thing we want to do to get started on this is a thermionic fabricator, which is going to require quite a bit of bronze. So we might make an alloy smelter. Oh, you can make an iron one. But I suppose that's not powered, is it? Let's see. I could just do it the old-fashioned way. But an electric requires 2 electric furnaces. Okay, we're pushing it, but we're going to try. So we're going to need all of our iron. And what powers you? Do you turn into that? You absolutely do. So we're going to have to make that one anyway. So let's just start with the iron one, which is pretty simple. Looks like a couple of those. And I think that that was refined iron. Sure was. But now that we have an electric furnace going, we don't need to spend our coal on it. We just need to make it faster. And it takes upgrades. What upgrades do you take? Overclock upgrade. 10k water cells. This all looks familiar. We could make a couple of these. Yeah, let's do that. Do we have tin? We sure do. And we have refined iron. I don't know why I'm smelting it. And we get these. And this will be our iron. Hello, furnace. We'll just drop it in place with this for now. Yeah, looks like coal. So bronze is 1 part tin, 3 parts copper. So that will do it. Of course, this does use coal. So we're going to go ahead and drop a few in here. Right, and that's going to cook away, and that'll be our bronze to get started. I don't know what the yield is for. Perfect. 1 to 1. Right, and I still wanted to... we'll get onto that in a sec. I still want to make an overclock upgrade. I feel like that'd be quite fun. We just don't have a source of water inside. Always look... Oh. Sorry there, sir. Okay, thank you. That's good for 2. Okay, so a couple more tin. Right, and what else does it need? So if we do 3 of them, we do 3 electric circuits, which we can indeed afford. Let's grab another bucket. You never have too many. There's our bronze all smelted up. I feel like I could do with some more. Because I can't spare the tin. Right, there's our 2 for now. And then we just need circuit, which is redstone. I'll take this out for a second. We'll bake some of these. I know, the quarry is not yet automated, so bear with me. Oh, that's the one we ran out of. Do I have any resin? No, I don't. And I think, from memory, it's a stick. Yeah. Let's grab a couple of tree taps. Look at all this resin. Well, this plus the extractor, we aren't going to need rubber for a while. What's that? 25. And looks like that's finally ran out of fuel, so good time to get started on it. Ah, and the talisman repairs it as I go. So, even better. Just need one more, although I should. Perfect. And we should be able to make one of these. Alright, let's see how it goes. It's not going to eat all of our power, is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, damn. But at least we now have rubber. Although you're only generating 1 at the minute. Right, back to our tree farm. So, need a sturdy casing for our thermionic fabricator. We also need a few gold. Glass and a chest. Let's just plop those in there for now. And we have our fabricator. Now, I'm not sure. Yes, you do. Okay, excellent. Next step, we are going to need all the farm basics, which is tin electron tubes. And is there other ones or just those? Tin gears. Farm control uses golden electron tube. So that may be a bit tricky. What's your EMC like? Oh, we got glowstone for days. There we go. And we need a good chunk of glass. And we also need our tin. For as much as we can get. And that's full stack there as well. So let's cook some of this. Generating 0. That won't do. Still have the generator set up? Sure do. There we go. Let's see if that can counteract it. Sure can. And thermionic fabricator is a bit weird because it's an old school machine. So I think we liquid glass it. Or is it redstone? Liquid glass, 1 set of gold. And then tin. We need a lot of tin ones. Not sure how many. We're about to find out. So, for this tree farm, we need a gearbox, which is tin gears. Oh, lo and behold. Can we quickly just make some tin? Yep. Is there a fast way to skip? What's the forestry one? Iron nuggets. Yeah, have to do. Alright, so gearbox, first part. Then we need a hatch. Easy peasy. Then we need a valve. Which is just more glass. Sweet, so gearbox, hatch, valve. And do we need a farm control? Not sure, but we're going to make one. As long as we didn't spend all of our redstone. No, we did not. Right, and then the rest of it actually needs to go into these guys. Which is just some slabs. And a side output of this is we're not going to need wood. and any excess wood we can just turn into EMC. Copper, bronze. Okay, so 4. I think it's 4 tall. We'll just see where this gets us, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna need more tin. Okay, so 16 for now. There's all of our parts that we should need. We need the double water. We're going to need a way of pumping water. So what pumps do we have access to? Tekkit Reborn and Buildcraft. I'm sure Buildcraft could go off of just redstone, right? So that's going to be our best bet. A bunch of iron. And I think I have a spare bucket here somewhere. Tools chest? Yeah. Put that away for a second. Oh, we're running out of stuff to EMC. Oh, but not a problem there. Right, we're just going to go with a basic pump for now. Of course, that one doesn't work. Right, and we're also going to get a couple of redstone engines if we can. Iron. Bing, bing. Do you need 4? I think you do, actually. Oh. Okay, this quarry and tree farm could not come sooner. Right, so you guys this, and we'll just go with some levers because we are cheap. The only thing is we're gonna have to fill this with water. So that normally needs pipe sealant, slime, or green dye. What's a good way of getting green dye? Cactus. Trading. We can extract plant balls. Just saplings. I think I can do that. I think I can do that. Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. And then we'll go ahead, make some more pipes. Just wooden for now. I should have some spare cobble ones. And you just turn on sealant, right? Awesome. and we need a place to set this up. So I'm going to quickly clear the creepers in the area, and we might set it up over here on this little flat patch. Beauty. Right, let's set this up. Right, and that is the basics of our tree farm. It's got a few different things going for it. So we've got the water set up with an infinite water source and a pump with redstone engines. So that's quite good. The next things we need to get sorted: power, fertilizer, and the stuff it needs. So power-wise, I had a bit of an idea. I was thinking, if you're there, we can separate these two and just go out a couple more and hit the surface, one off. Alright, so if we do this, put our glass there, and since it works on the other end, we can solar panel like this, hopefully. Plug that in. Right, I don't know if that's enough power, but we'll see. The next thing we need is fertilizer, and that's where we get quite lucky. So, we actually managed to score some apatite a little earlier on. Let's chuck some of this back. Chuck these away since we don't need them. And we'll chuck the wood in there. So essentially, we found these two gems. Ah, damn. I was hoping they had EMC. Well, we're going to have to find some more. But I'll at least show you guys how it works in the meantime. Let's make a couple more stacks. There we go. And we can keep making copper. Why not? They actually need sand. Is there a better way to make fertilizer? Just sand. Well, since it doesn't use EMC... Wait, does fertilizer have EMC? Of course it doesn't. We could just use it all up. Assuming we have sand. Oh, that one. Okay, should be enough to get us started anyway. But it's pretty easy to find. When you find it, you find a lot of it. But based on where I found it last time, I bet there's a massive vein of it right there. And the very last thing we need, saplings, since we spent all of our EMC on them. Let's get a good stack or two of those. Right, so it's got power, it's got water. Now, it just needs the inputs. Fertilizer, saplings, and dirt. And it should, of its own free will, go for it. Oh, and it doesn't even use up all the fertilizer. Hey, you're not eating my stone, are you? Yeah, you are. Oh, that's a bit weird. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Anyway, I'll let it live. And it's going to grow these trees, and it's going to harvest them. The only thing is we got to input, output, switch it around, plan what's going where, turn the wood into coal, and send it back to our quarry. So let me go find some more fertilizer, and we'll get started on automating that. All right, so let's get this tree farm up and running. We're gonna need fertilizer, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. First thing we need to do is automate making the coal, or the charcoal at least. So, because we wanted to power the quarry. So, how we want to do this is actually with a few diamonds, believe it or not. So we're going to do our best to make a couple of these. Save some copper. What else can I throw in there? Lapis has got some EMC to it. There we go. And we'll see if that can't slowly generate one more. Let me just skip this night real quick. And luckily with the tree farm up and running, we can go ahead and grab some of the wood from it. Oh, and I'll take some apples. But yeah, so we want to actually pump everything out of it, and back into it again. As weird as that sounds. So, where is our cobble? Gonna need some wood, got iron, sick. First thing we want is one of these guys. Probably gonna need a few of these guys, and some other bits. And we'll just make a couple of these. Alright, first step's these two. I'm sure. Yeah, we got some pipes ready to go. Those fluid pipes. We may need an iron pipe, but not yet. What we definitely need is a good chunk of cobblestone pipes. And just like switch this guy on, and then we're going to spend our very precious diamonds on some diamond pipes. Next things I may want, maybe barrels, since we're on a newer version of Minecraft. Alright, 4 seems like the perfect number. And then all we need is just a few hoppers. That should be enough to get this going. So, what we want to do is stuff we want to funnel back into it is going to be saplings. So we'll go ahead, we'll hopper that, we'll put a barrel up there, And then for the pump out, we're going to need this guy. And we're going to need it to hit a diamond pipe straight away. Excess from it can go this way for now. But I might not even need a barrel there. Can we do this in a cleaner way? This is always the fun part of Tekkit. Like this. Yeah. And then we'll quickly dip this in the ground so we can get through. Right. So in the diamond pipe, we want to get our saplings, if they can, going into that drawer. Do we round robin it? I'm not sure, because we're definitely going to have more saplings than we need. So excess will go back into this pipe. And that's going to need yet another diamond pipe. Right. Okay, and then once it's pumped out, go ahead and we'll throw the pump on it. Right, once it's pumped out, saplings are going to go to red. And everything else should go to blue. And we're going to have to direct everything to go in a certain direction. Or will it not go through an extraction? There's probably a cheaper way of doing this. Alright, so everything else will go back up to the surface for now. So it's 4 out from that. Close enough. And then these can go alongside here. And we'll just have them come out for the minute. Ouch. We actually want this down here. And then everything is going to go yellow. So wood, saplings, apples, sticks. What else do you produce? Just those, right? Got a cheeky plan for this. Let's just drop off a couple of these things. Sweet. Then we're going to go ahead and need our electric furnace for now, because it'll be a lot handier somewhere else. And if we can make one, I would love an extra solar panel. So 2 more electric circuits. And drop some of this in here. Not you guys. We need... Oh no, we've got some. I'm pretty sure we had coal dust. We do. And some glass. And we'll go ahead and make one more solar panel, because this is what's going to power the quarry in the end. But for now, if we just have, I don't know, staging area here. We diamond out again. And we have it going into the top of the sky. Shouldn't have an issue keeping up. That is only for the wood. Alright, wood on red, solar panel next to it. That should start getting some power. And then we can actually have it go... Probably have it go around twice, right? So it has 2 chances of hitting it. And then it's going to go back into the main line. Like this. And then the main line is actually going to come through. And we want it to hit probably about there. Hey, we got some apple trees. Right, it should auto-connect up to that guy. Shouldn't be able to go into the other stuff, so we should be okay there. Right, and with this, what's going there? And then we want it all to go yellow. So what is it? Apples, wood, sticks, and saplings. Ah, that's not cool. That's just yanking everything. Right, grab another stack of saplings. Looks like it's producing more than enough. And we'll skip this night once again, and we'll turn this bugger on. And I may even want to golden this one. Alright, so, in theory, we flick the switch, and we then automate it to some degree. It's going to be awfully slow. The only thing going to the right should be saplings. Oh, you're not going to be able to keep up, are you? Not until you've warmed up. Anyway, that should be coal coming out any minute now. And we actually want that coal with another engine. Sweet. Engine number 2, and we're actually going to need our iron pipes now. How are we doing on cobble? We're going to need a few more of those. And do I still have that wrench? Is it a screwdriver? No, it's got to be a wrench, right? I've used an iron pipe. What's going on here? Sweet. And we'll make a few more of these. And we're actually going to send it through this wall over here for the time being. But that will change soon. Because we're going to have to make a bigger quarry. So the engines are here. Or maybe up and over. Yeah. Right, we iron this guy. That's okay. You're going to block that too. That's alright. Yep, now it's definitely Tekkit. When the pipes start getting a bit crazy, there's a lot of wood going here. Are you full? Why aren't you accepting? Input. Or input. There we go. Let's try not to burn all of our wood into EMC, although we sure could do with it right now. And then this guy can come along here. Man, if this was on 1.25, it would struggle. Sweet, so you're burning away. Looks like you're running just fine. You are front output. Auto output. Okay. Try one. And try you. And you. What you gotta say about that? Lots of good things. Okay, looks like it's working. That's pretty good. I mean, everything is red, but it's working. Let's see how you're holding up. Are you putting saplings in the right place? Why are they going this way? You have any more saplings to put out? Ah, I see. Man, it's going ham. Let's follow this guy. Oh, you're not stopping there, are you? Do you know what a barrel is? Oh, we got one. Goes in there, goes in there, goes in there. Right. I don't think we need any of this. Okay, if we just do that. Why are you sending them up there? Saplings are supposed to go yellow. Oh, different saplings. Apple oak. Can we... What's your red one? Just oak? Okay, let's send apple oak this way. So you should... theory... refill with oak saplings. Okay, awesome. This guy sounds like he's burning. Yep, we may even have to speed you up. Where is our juicer? Right, how bad is that? Only generating 1 ET per tick. But you appear to be stable. Now I wonder how our EMC is doing. Oh, quite well it turns out. Look at that. Okay, we're going to be flying in a minute. And then, on top of that, we got two engines. How much do you have? Okay, awesome. Right. Quarry's now humming again. Which just about needs more storage. Let's plop a couple of these here for now. Maybe not that guy. Let's chuck them up here. Right, awesome. So that's our quarry automated, and the tree farm automated, and the tree farm's automating the quarry. Now the stuff from the quarry just has to come back to the base and get sorted. But I think before we do anything else, we need to upgrade the power flower and also sort out what this quarry's actually up to. I'd like it to finish, and then I could set up a mega quarry. Because really all I'm after is the ores, as they don't have EMC values, but this is definitely a cheaper way than mining them, that's for sure. Let's just make sure this guy is still generating properly. 77, 1 ET, but it is early morning. And your pipes are full. We have to keep an eye on those saplings. And can I put more wood into that? I think I can. So let's go like you. Let's go like you. You're into the side. Excellent. And then we'll just do this. Loop around. Oh, we can probably go down too. This way. It's holding a good amount of wood at all times. Right, so it can hold 10 stacks in reserves. So you should be holding wood. Why are the saplings coming this way? They'll be apple oak. Apple oak. So only red for wood. Apple oak needs to be on yellow. $30 in there, 5 in there. You're overclocked, your power's full, this guy's power's full. And we're generating coal, hopefully not as fast as we're using it. $10, $7, none, $2. But I'm assuming as soon as one fills up, it'll move on to the next, and to the next, and to the next. Okay, so with the tree farm all done and dusted, there's one more thing I want to get done this episode, and that is going to require me to empty my inventory, but I really want to set up for future episodes and getting a bunch of stuff done. So let me clear out my inventory, and then we are going to shoot back to the nether, try and find some more diamonds, and get this guy as upgraded as we can. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that one. So, that little trip has yielded quite good fruits. Turns out, looking up actually drastically changes how many diamonds you find in Tekkit Nether, which I absolutely did not realize. So, with this amount of diamonds, we should really be able to upgrade this now. Assuming I have some glowstone, cobble, and glass. I am just going to quickly make an amount of glowstone. Maybe this much for now. And a wee bit of cobble. Sick. And let's leave it making glowstone. So we want... Oh, is it time for a relay? We do... How many diamonds do we have? How many can we make? 5. Okay, so if we do one relay, you can do 3. I've only got slots for 1. So 2 relays, 3 collectors. Let's do it easy for the collectors. which is just drop this guy in. Drop one of these in. Few more of these. Well, 2 more of those. And how close will this get us? There we go. There's our 3 collectors. Now the only thing we need is relays. Obsidian and glass. Simple enough. More. There we go. And just like that, we got our relays. Power flower achievement unlocked. So we should break these 2. If we put, say, a relay on each side, and we'll just go 3 here for now, 2 there, and then the rest of this stuff. Sweet, and that should give us a very solid income of EMC. So if we put a diamond in now, after it's chewed all that up, it should be producing, I don't know how much these produce. 4 EMC a tick. It's 4 times 4, 5, 6 is how much? 20 EMC a tick? 24 EMC a tick. That's pretty good. Sweet, and they can just cook away in materials, and if we ever get strapped for something, that's what we can do with it. Sweet. That's awesome. So, aside from machine processing, which we're probably going to dig pretty deep into Tech Reborn next episode, let me just go ahead and update the old chart. And if we ever need any more diamonds, we can go back to the nether, because at some point, we're going to want this dark matter armor. Don't really need an iron EMC farm anymore. Be handy, but what else can we get into this episode? Maybe we can do a little bit of bees. Yeah, let's try and make an apiary. How do we do these again? Impregnated casing. So we need a carpenter. Which looks like a lot of bronze. So you, correct. And then you. Nope. Other way around. Hey, there is our carpenter. Sick. First forestry machine. Now, how do you work? You need seed oil? Seed oil. Do you turn seeds straight into oil? That's my question. So we should... No, you take straight seed oil. And that is a squeezer. Tin around a sturdy casing. Oh, just got enough. And thanks to our EMC generator. Boom. Much better. It's about the same speed of a furnace for making ingots, which is a bit overpowered, but we're just starting off. So, we need you. Squeezer. And then, oh, where do I want to put this? Okay. Let's, for now, move our forestry guys over on this wall. So if we have... Squeezer can be above it, I suppose. So Squeezer can go there. Carpenter can go here. Thermionic Fabricator can sit there for now. Or do you want to be higher than that? Let's say higher for the minute. Sweet. And we just need a couple of fluid pipes. Cobble fluid. And a wooden fluid. And then we need our trusty favorite. I got cobble. Always got cobble. Two gears. And then our piston. Would you sick? And we'll quickly trade this for that. And we'll put these guys together. And this should sort out. So coming out of you, wooden pipe exports. Going into the sky. Sick. And then we just need the old engine. Don't worry, I know it's ignoring gravity for the time being. Okay, suppose you need something in there. So, if we put seeds in you. Hey. Dude, I missed Tekkit. So, seed oil. Right, then we just need wood for our casing. I think it's planks plus. Alright, so if we do that plus this, says something. Just straight logs. Oh. Glad I got that right the first time. Logs around the outside. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, it's doing its thing. Nothing. I was doing nothing wrong. Awesome. Sweet. And now I see where I messed up. So this guy is actually going to... Yeah, it's our first apiary. And we're going to need a lot of these moving forward. So that's why I wanted to throw that together. And to get the bees going, we'll chuck it next to these trees for now. But essentially, I'm not sure if this guy has any queens. If not, no biggie. We got a forest princess. And a meadows princess. So what we might do is drop a bunch of stuff on the ground. Grab those two. We should take frames, but they're not super important for now. So if we drop this guy here, it'll tell us all the conditions that we need to meet. So first step, we put in a princess of some sort and a drone of some sort, or a queen, and it's going to tell us no daytime, no flowers. So he needs flowers. Normally, these type of bees, it's just the start of flowers. So your roses, your dandelions, etc. Will there be any in the village? It's a good question. I wonder if I have any flowers. How are you going? Oh, very good. Not that I need any tin. Check our spare bees over here. A honeycomb as well. Let's just put this wood away and some of this other stuff. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Raw stuff in there. Diamonds in there. And you ingot fellas can go over here. That. And that. As long as I didn't straight up just look at flowers just then. Oh, I got 2 of each. That should get me going. Right, so now if I go to this beehive, it'll just say no flowers. Alright, put a couple down. Hey, and it's happy. All is good. So the bees are going to come out, they're going to pollinate, not just the flowers, but the trees as well. And let's say if you have 2 different types of bees next to a type of tree, what will happen over time is the leaves will pollinate. And that's where that little grafter thing comes in that I was trying to whack the hives with when I needed a scoop. And that will cross-pollinate the trees, and we will be able to breed new types of trees. So this is a start, but we're going to need a lot of drones and princesses to get going. So I figure the earlier the start, the better. But that is, yeah, it's whacked off the list. Sweet. I might leave the episode there, and I will have to catch you guys in the next one. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.